Hey friends, Joe the Farmer here, and I've got my buddy JB. We also call him the unpaid farmhand or the rented mule. JB offered to come out here and help me today. We're going to cut trails on the property that if you've been following our channel for a little while, and if you're not, we'd love to have you subscribe. Come along with us. There's a little button down here. It's a red button. I always get the side wrong, but fortunately I have JB, to help me out. We did a video where I'm spraying food plots. We're going to do 3 sprays, and we're going to do some no-till food plots here on the farm. We have a lot of rocks, we have a lot of different terrain, and the rototiller is kind of whining when we do this. So we're going to try this new method of spraying 3 times, letting the organic matter kind of die off, and then that will bury the seed, and hopefully we'll have some great food plots out here. That's not going to be an excuse for having the right pH in your soil. So we've done soil samples. We use Whitetail Institute's soil packs that you can buy at Walmart, Tractor Supply, anywhere else. Even Amazon has them. You mail those in, you take a little bit of soil, maybe 1 or 2 inches in a little white bag, mail it in, and then within about 2 or 3 days they email you the results. I know that this food plot where JB actually shot his deer and I shot a deer a couple years ago, we had an awesome hunt, phenomenal hunt. Maybe I'll put some footage in here if we still have it. That was just a fantastic hunt. This has always been a very, very good place to hunt, and it's also a really important part here on the farm to give our deer proper nutrition. pH of the soil here is it's about high 5s, low 6s, so it's pretty good, but for some of the seed that we're going to plant, a lot of the stuff I use, Whitetail Food Plots USA, I've mentioned them before. My friend Paul owns the company, and their seed is fantastic. But anyway, we're going to get this food plot done. We're going to lime a small area of the other food plot. Even though we're doing a lot of no-till stuff, we're going to plant some more, kind of gamble crops, I guess you'd call them. JB is going to lime with that spintech spreader that we got at Tractor Supply. It works great. This is actually season 2 or 3 that we've used it. 3. I remember when we first did that video, I said this thing's probably not going to last a year or 2 because of the lime, and I was wrong. So good job, spintech. You made a great product, and very simple to hook into the back of the View TV. And he's going to use the Kawasaki Mule today because, as I mentioned in other videos, this one has power steering. The Sector 550 doesn't. This is just JB's a little soft. So while JB's doing that, I'm going to take the tractor and I'm going to cut some trails around here just so we can get to some trail cameras. It also directs deer movement through the spring and summer, and that may help direct it through the fall, which we actually noticed that they will follow those trails throughout the fall when they're cut. Anyway, come along with us. JB's going to be filming.
Putting the lime in the coconut.
What? Everyone out there, you probably have that one friend that when you hang out, you act like a 12-year-old. JB's my friend there, and I think I'm
almost 12. I'm almost there.
Yeah. So I'm going to hop in the Kioti Tractor. It's an RX 7320. Love this tractor, and I'm going to cut some trails through here, and then I'll come back through here and help JB kind of load up the lime, and we'll reconvene. We'll catch up here at the end of the video.
I'm a lot shorter than he is. This is weird. I'm like...
Not if I stand back here.
Joe the Farmer Gothic. Hey!
Joe the Sasquatch. He wanted to stand on the hill.
Tom Cruise, shout out, bro. Come on.
That's right. All right. So let's get to work. Okay, so I got all the trails cut, looks great, and you can kind of get an idea of what the trails look like, where it's a way to get around the property, and this way we can, you know, check trail cameras, fill feeders, do all the things that we need to do without having, you know, the entire radiator of the UTV completely covered up with, you know, seed and everything else from the dander from, you know, the grass. So, but this is just a good idea, revisiting a couple weeks later of what this looked like after we did the first spray. We did 2 quarts of glyphosate per acre, 1 pint of 2,4-D with the mixture also, to get on this and start killing some of this ground. Now, you can really tell a difference of what I worked last year. This over here was done last year in a food plot. So you can tell how when we started weed control a year ago, this was completely almost barren. There's no weeds there. But all of this was sprayed as well when I sprayed this, and you can see that there's already weeds coming up. And, you know, this is just something you have to kind of decide when you're planning out your parcel. All right, I want this to be a food plot. I want this to be wildlife sanctuary. I want this to be bedding. You know, you have to kind of think about these things. So the plan is to get all of this rocky soil just uncovered, so the smaller seeds like the clovers and the brassicas can really start to kind of, you know, we get a good rain coming and they can set themselves, so we don't have to till all of this. Being on a hill, if we get a really heavy rain, we're also going to have erosion issues, which, you know, that's just something you have to think about when you're doing these kinds of things. Really excited about having this spot and having, you know, so much more of an attractant and food, and just an opportunity to, you know, see more wildlife while we're out here and we're hunting. If you're new to the channel and you've never seen our videos before, up here on top of this hill is a muddy box blind, and that thing has been great. It's incredibly comfortable during the season. We have another one over that hill, which is going to be, you know, that's more of an early season, where this is more of a late season, gun season versus muzzle loader bow-ish. We don't have a ton of great bow locations here on the property, but, you know, that's a great gun location. The other one is going to be more early season, and, you know, by having these trails established now, it helps us pattern the deer, tell them which way we want them to move through here. Because deer are a lot like people. They're going to, you know, if they have the choice to walk through thorns or to walk through a clear path and they feel safe, they're going to walk the clear path just like we would. We appreciate everyone watching these videos, and if you like it, hit that like. If you want to subscribe, down here on the left-hand side, I think I got it right this time, and we'll catch you on the next one. We'll have a lot more videos like this and hope to have you around. So I'm Joe the Farmer. We out. So the question is, when the go-kart, how long will it last? What if it lasted until these boys were grown? Ooh, I remember this go-kart. This go-kart was fun while it lasted. Oh boy. This is a bad idea. Oh boy, I don't know how we're getting out.
It turned off. I gotta get this on video.
Hold on.
Time to put the tires back on.
I don't know if I can get out.
It's like a workout to get out. Oh boy. There's too many beefcakes in this thing.
Yeah, that's less than 200 pounds.
What about 2 smooth operators?
Now we're talking.